set in the Traveler system, and joining me today, and I guess I don't even know if I ever say my own name. It's below me if I did the whatever it is, the overlay correct. But I'm DPayne, and I'm joined by Knight97, Nate, and J to the Low /Josh/ whatever other of his 30 other handles he has. So
it's only one. It's just Joshua Daniel Logan. You can find me everywhere.
His social security number is
496-854-3627.
Hey, that was my phone number in high school.
Womp womp. I will say right from the get-go, before we even start doing this, if I sound a little tired or the voices don't sound as excited as they did the previous weeks, I'm still recovering from Charity Palooza.
Did you stay up for 24 hours straight, Dave?
No, I didn't. Wait. No. No, the stream was about 14 and a half hours. Let's see. No, it wasn't 24 hours, but it was a long time. And then the following day, I went up to get up for church. I heard my alarm. I was like, okay, let's go. I blinked, and then it was 11.
Yeah, I had the exact same thing.
In the morning.
No
Time
joke.
travel.
I had the exact same thing happen. My alarm went off at 6, and I was like, what the heck? Why is my alarm going off? And the next thing I know, it was 11:30.
Always set 6 alarms.
I do have 6 alarms set. It was the last alarm that I blinked on. I slept through the other ones.
Can't help you there, then.
Yeah, no, it's...
I guess
Always
you
have
needed
someone sleep
7.
next to you that will wake you up.
Yeah, well, not everyone has that privilege. So, or the unprivilege of having maybe a little one to wake you up involuntarily.
That's the best, especially at like 5:30 in the morning.
It's like
Cuddles!
you just sleep in there.
Cuddles!
Daddy, let's
And
play
then you
restaurant.
No, it's
And
Doctor.
then you just,
We only play Doctor or Mermaids.
and then you hear in your deep REM sleep, "Father, I demand cuddles and playtime." Who's saying that? Father, wake up.
Then
Just
Cthulhu
time
is
to
like
play.
wrapped around me in my dream, cuddling me. And I wake up
Yeah.
and it's a 4-year-old.
Yeah, roll sanity, wake up. It's like, it's worse. Oh boy. Yeah, so it should be a fun old time. What's real fun is that tomorrow we have to record the Call of Cthulhu Sanity Lost show because we ran out of episodes this Monday, and I'm like, oh man, this is fun. So, but it'll be good. Get a couple in there. I had to get off of loosey goosey Charity Palooza Call of Cthulhu to get down to the slightly less goofy Lucy Call of Cthulhu.
We're only a
But
little
anyway,
serious.
Well, slightly. But you know what? Here's a fun question. It might be based off of what we were just talking about. And by we, I mean 2 people. So, keeping it short, and it can't be vehicle related. Whoop. If you got filthy rich, how would you... Okay, if it wants to be cars, but I don't want another hour-long conversation of cars I have to sit through. What would be the dead giveaway?
The dead giveaway.
Nate, do you want to go?
Sure, I'll go.
Since you were literally just sharing it. It could be a different one if you want.
No, the dead giveaway would be in my shed. There would be a large stack of probably mostly unused 3D printers.
What are you printing? Money.
Stuff. Printing stuff. cut to Ash. This is my boomstick.
I like
Okay.
the mostly unused printers, though.
Once he gets enough, he'll just donate them to the Smithsonian. How about you, Nate? And no, you're Nate. Knight. How about you, Knight?
Man.
Just switches the
There
Austrian.
would probably be a much larger volume of big gift sub bombs and stuff like that on random people. And random large donations to things and stuff like of that nature, because it's just fun to freak out friends in ways like that.
Alright. Money laundering, okay, I got you.
So when you see that,
would do it.
when you all of a sudden see 100 inductees into the Pizza Kingdom,
I'll just be, who are you people? And why did Twitch get half of it? Nah. Yeah. How about you, Josh?
When you start seeing every single building for sale go up and like is not for sale anymore, and then eventually there's a multi-million-dollar youth center in the center of a town. Or
So
every
you're just
town.
gonna take that giant U-Haul enclave that's in between our houses?
Oh my gosh. I want the honestly what I would do is I would pay the Chick-fil-A people to put a Chick-fil-A right there where that old KFC was. And then I would no
Yeah.
longer have a diet because I would just eat Chick-fil-A all the time and die.
Just make yourself walk there.
No, I
mean-
would walk there, but the milkshake every day would kill me.
you mean you wouldn't just open the Chick-fil-A yourself?
You have to own a Chick-fil-A is like a ridiculous process. You have to work for Chick-fil-A for so long, then you have to show that you're capable of running a Chick-fil-A for so long, and then you can put a bid in to own a Chick-fil-A. It's pretty remarkable how Chick-fil-A's get done that way.
I don't know. It makes a little bit of sense of just like at that point you know how the company works.
That, or I would just buy 7-Eleven. Like, the entire...
Free Slurpee day every day. It's always 7-Eleven at Josh's 7-Eleven.
You pull
I
into the
always, I
7-Eleven.
always said if I got rich, I would own a Slurpee machine in my house.
You pull
My
into the
wife would never
7-Eleven and
allow it.
all the gas prices are zero. What's going on here?
Oh no, there's no gas in those anymore. That's just the Slurpee dispenser.
Oh boy.
That's how you get
We
the
just
Slurpees
see-
now.
We
You
just
come
see
up to the
like
gas station and you fill it up.
we just see like wildlife just laying on the asphalt there like during the summer because it's refrigerated and like the coldest thing like in like 30 miles.
It'd be ridiculous. But this is why I will never be rich, because I am stupid and would just buy weird things. Or I would own my own wrestling company.
Hey, it worked for some people.
Right?
Yeah. I think for me the giveaway would be my brother having a house and then me just straight up disappearing.
Dave would never make another video in his entire life.
Oh, I'd probably still be online. Where I actually am would... who knows? Be like that meme. I might be crazy, but I'm free. Then I'll go buy Mars and charge rent.
Do it.
Yeah.
You have to beat Elon to it first.
Not if
X.
I claim it.
X is going to put a claim on it.
I called it.
X is going to give it to you.
Speaking about X, you guys heard of the X suit, the mysterious 10th suit or suite, not suit.
I
The
was gonna say,
mysterious,
wait a minute, what?
yeah, the X suit.
Oh, was that the thing that Nate was talking about last show that we wanted to put the kid in and then throw them out into space with?
Yeah, baby, let's
That's
do it.
Maybe, who knows? But what we do know is I have music somewhere. Here it is. Woo! Last time, we met Wubba Dubba. Well, we didn't meet him, but they saw him, and as they went up to the rodeo, bought VIP tickets. One person got extremely wasted, while the other one was very embarrassed, but really enjoyed the show, while another one started to walk around, got caught by security, who said, well, we're looking for blankety blank, and they're like, I think I know who that is, hold up. And then they finally met Sapphire, who told them that he already handed off the package, which I think you guys have confirmed was the child with the briefcase. And pretty much that the Gil and his crew is staying in the mysterious X suite. In the whatever
The Galaxy
planet,
Suite.
whatever I call it.
The
Yeah, the
planetary
Galaxy
suites
suites.
or whatever.
Yeah, figured I would have that written down somewhere. I probably do. I just can't find it. But yeah, it's But the thing is that it's like off the books and is constantly shifting, and he gave you a map to possible locations of where it could be. And before using using a close to maybe mystical rank item that O'Heal and Gordo. Wait, is it Gordo? Yeah,
Gerudo.
Gerudo. I'm like, Gordo sounds like a chunky kid that you see like in the recess thing that's just eating ice cream. It's a wish that they could have to constantly wake up Ilse. The little smelling salt of alertness or whatever. Elsie woke up, and after causing a little bit of self-recollection, as well as psychically traumatizing Bowie with knowing that his dress once again is ruined by vomit. Ilse and Gil. Ilse looks over into the VIP suite that Gil's group was, and he is staring back. And that is where we ended this episode. And so, I believe that Gil already left at this point, and like pretty much the voiceover, like the AI that's been talking to let you guys know, it's just like, there's only 20 minutes left until you must leave. Please feel free to clean up and grab any extra refreshments for the road. Thank you for staying in the VIP suite, and then like rattles off a bunch of like numbers and letters of the place you stayed.
Okay, so as I see it, we have a couple of choices here. We can really quickly try to go and catch Gil now, and try to negotiate getting dust from him. Or we could potentially try convincing Neola, the station security that helped me find Sapphire. We could potentially try convincing him that Gil has kidnapped this kid that is the courier with dust. Or we can try breaking into the suite. But we gotta figure something out quick.
Or we could wait until they take the kid to the spaceport to get them off planet. And we kidnap the kid at the spaceport, pop him on our ship, boom, gone, out of there.
Or we steal their ship murder all of them on their ship, and then ride off on their ship.
Or we blow up the elevator shaft while they're traveling to the spaceport, so it shoots them into outer space, and we go retrieve them.
These are options I
They're
haven't
in the
considered.
elevator. They're in the elevator, right? We pop the shaft. It sucks them out into outer space. They go flying off somewhere.
Then we
track them with our
retrieve
ship
them in
and
the
retrieve
thing, okay.
them from the elevator pod.
Do we know if the elevator pods have life support in case of a breach to space? We don't have to answer that question, but
They probably
I
do.
like this idea, so let's figure it out.
You guys would probably have to do a little research if that's what you want to do.
Let's do
But-
chaos and frag grenades.
One thing that your characters would know is that there are multiple elevators, not
We're
just the one you
blowing
went
up all
on,
the elevators.
and
Let's go.
and multiple like tens of thousands of ports. So like you would have to go if you're doing this, you guys would know that you would have to go find their ship. Which the other question is, do you know what Gil's ship is?
We're gonna blow up every other ship that's not ours. Let's go. Plan,
don't
While-
play and set.
Enough.
Look, while I appreciate your enthusiasm, I know you are just dying to use those grenades. We were explicitly told not to do harm to the station.
I'm kidding. Let's try to catch them, and
Okay.
especially since he
We-
locked eyes with me. Let's try to
Wait.
seduce him.
Yeah, I mean that seems like a potential idea. It's either that, or we have to somehow manage to sneak into their suite. But if we contact them now, then we might be writing off the potential to sneak into to catch them off guard at their suite. But
I don't think we're catching them off guard. However we do this, we're already bringing enough eyes on ourselves, just being who we are.
Wait.
So.
What if we go with the street graft? A con.
how are we going to con them right now?
We'll use Ilse. Ilse will be our grifter. She's already... I mean, I have a feeling that there's no way they couldn't have not seen you. Ilse, you were pretty flamboyantly drunk. So what if we lean into that? What if we offer them something they can't resist, something that's almost too good to be true, and use that as an opening to get into wherever they're at, or something like that, and then we can snatch the kid, shove him into an air vent. You'll see exit stage left.
I mean, they're gonna notice this kid is missing pretty quick.
We'll replace the kid with another kid.
Where do you expect to snap your fingers and find another kid to substitute?
With that comment, I feel like Gerudo is like one of those people who's like, what, all you humans look the same.
Yeah. Like, I mean, this is a tech level, 10 station. I'm sure they've got robots that look just like you guys. They've got, we could just snatch somebody else's kid. It's not like the kid's going anywhere. You just grab a kid from the street,
Oh, jeez.
eat him in there, tell him we'll give him some candy, because human kids love candy, right? I know Varger's like raw meat. Last time I offered a kid raw meat, they kind of didn't like me much.
Let's just go try to make contact with them if we can. Now, if we can't make contact with them, then we'll hatch a plan to get into their suite.
All right. Well, I guess clean yourself up as much as you can, and let's see if we can catch him.
The nice thing is, Ilse didn't really throw up on herself. She just threw up on this multi-million-dollar suite.
Well, I'm sure
But
they
she
can clean
is
it.
probably covered in like grease from the food. That's she's not that delicate of a lady.
Despite wanting us to be dressed to the nines.
Yeah, right. she's trying to live in two worlds, but she only lives in one.
Right. Well,
Best of both worlds.
There's a reason why she's drunk a lot.
carry over from the military. Well, let's hurry and see if we can catch them before they get out. Maybe we can. I don't know what we're gonna necessarily get, but maybe we can see if they are willing to negotiate for it and see what they want.
Are we
My
not
dress
concerned
does
this
rip
might
off of my
put
body.
them?
Not fully.
Oh, okay. Are we not concerned that this will put them on alert that we want the kid?
They're already on alert
Why?
because they have a kid that's worth buttloads of money.
But they don't know that we want the kid.
I mean,
Do you? You keep talking about launching the kid into space.
I want to cut the kid's hand off.
A little bit of time in total vacuum and coldness won't hurt the kid.
look, we were told not to cause any harm to the package. We don't know if the package is just for the briefcase or includes the kid. We're told that the kid is part of that. We can't go.
I
We can't
wanted
cause
that
harm to
body
him.
bag vac suit. Be fine.
The SpaceX.
Yeah.
The SpaceX suit. The X suit. X.
I mean, even if they are a little bit more on alert, that unless we can either catch them here or in the suite, or we can try to find out what their ship is and catch them there. But that seems, trying to catch them at their ship is like the least likely to succeed scenario, I think.
Listen,
I will
why don't
also-
we just go ahead and go to their room then? I have a couple of AV bugs. If we can bug their room successfully, we can learn a little bit more about them. Maybe.
All right.
One
I'll
thing-
try to distract them with my body. You all go find the room.
The other thing is, like, if somebody wants to try to find the ship, one of you guys could do that. Like, all three of you don't have to do the same thing. Like,
Split the
if-
party.
Like, it's splitting the party. Like, I feel like D&D, the way it got its, like, and like Pathfinder have like scarred players from like splitting up, but it's like, I don't think that's gonna be as big of an issue.
Oh
Yeah.
Depending on how different people act. So,
Do you know how to plant and hide an AV bug?
I might be able to figure that out.
So here's my thought. What if we kind of do a little bit of both of these ideas, right? O'Hill, maybe you could find something else about them, not by meeting them, or maybe I could, whatever. But what if we use Ilse to get in there, meet with the guy, she flirts with whoever he is, maybe tries to do whatever. We plant some bugs while they're all distracted by her hairless body. And then, you know, we might actually be able to get some information from inside and from outside at the same time.
So I think you're probably more suited to the sneaking around part and planting those bugs.
I'll go with Ilse then.
I can contact. I make contact with our friend on the ring and see if he can get us any information.
Perfect. So me, Ilse, we go talk with the guy. She flirts with him. I plant some bugs. You get some information from your contact. Meet back up in our room. Or do we legitimately want to try and negotiate and ask them how much they want for this probably ridiculously expensive human kid?
I mean, it might not hurt to ask, and I mean, yeah, it might tip our hand that we're looking at. That's what we're after, but why else would we be going and trying to talk to them in the first place? So
Because Ilse's obviously a horny human that took a liking to that guy.
Gerudo, should you try to go talk to the security guard to see where the room is first, since we don't know where the room is, while Knight
Oh, I thought we
looks
were
for the
told where
ship?
it was.
No,
We got
have-
information
we
about where
know
it is.
where it could be, but we don't know where
Oh.
exactly it is.
Yeah, it's like a satellite room that kind of and it's like a secret room that kind of attaches to different ports.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I somehow forgot we didn't know where it was. My
No,
planning
we have-
skills are too top notch.
We have that map, right? Like, we have the map of like where it could.
You have the
be, but we
map of
don't
the
know.
possible locations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would assume security.
I mean, if we
for
leave
some
right now, we
reason-
might be able to, catch up to them possibly, but, or we could just go find them. Yeah, I could chat with the security guard.
So if we don't catch them, it's good to have those two things, and then Ilse
Yeah.
just figures out what to do when she's out there. She doesn't run into them.
So you want me to go talk to the security guard, find out where they're at? Bet I'll do that.
Yeah, the last time I saw them, they were running around with a robot, like second command type of, or second, second person under them is helping them do their security sweep. So
Cool. All right. Now remind me, who were we? Who's this guy's? What's this guy's name again? Just so I don't forget.
the security guard.
No, I know the security.
Oh.
I know Neola's.
Sid.
Nyla's Sid. Bad guy with the kid. He's Sid with the kid.
Sid
Gil.
with the kid. Oh, Gil. Sorry, not Sid. Don't mind me.
Gil.
I don't know.
Gil Carnvass.
Gil Conras. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure I got that. Gil Conras. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll go talk to.
I don't know if we necessarily want to mention his name directly to station security, but you might just ask about the special suite. Perhaps might be the better way of going about it. Perhaps.
Okay. I'm just trying to think here. If I ask him where the special suite is, I gotta come up with a good reason for why I want to know where the special suite is. If I ask him where the guy is, I could pawn it off because the lady that I'm a bodyguard to really wants to get with him.
That's fair.
I'm really committed to the fact that I'm pretty sure Ilse has taken a fancy to this guy.
Ignoring
Dave and
the
I are gonna have
marriage.
some fun role playing tonight.
Oh, pfft. The amount of stuff she's talked about while on Jump. They're in a marriage, all right.
It's a very
So
open
she's talked
relationship.
about on Jump. There's a reason that why blacklights are illegal on the Cosmic Wolf or whatever.
I keep rolling so bad during our downtime. Oh.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, so Ilse's
All right.
gonna
Well, yeah.
head out.
Yeah, I think Gerudo's gonna go find, what's his name?
Neoli or
Yeah, Neoli.
30Z.
Yeah, Neoli.
Mhm.
He's gonna go find Neoli.
Oh,
No.
Gil, you're gonna go to Dash.
O'Heal is going to pack up a snack box from the buffet for his trip back down towards the room, and call up Dash on the way down there.
Ilse grabs the rest of the bottle and walks out.
And as you guys walk out, the voice says, "Thank you for staying. Thank you for your stay at the Crimson Birth Amphitheater. Have a nice rest of your visit." And then, like, a little chime goes off, like, doot, 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 doot. The last part isn't there. It's just fun.
Just to maintain appearances, where are you heading to?
Ilse is going to... I'm assuming there's like a corridor out here that connects all the suites, so she's just going to try to figure out where, like, Gil and them could be.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Like,
I'll
we
split
saw
off
where
and
they
go
were,
find...
so now Ilse's going to try to travel and intercept them. Get all boozy.
That shouldn't be hard. Well, to be fair, the space station behind Josh's head does look like a wine glass in a certain way.
Yep.
So yeah, we so I guess you guys are splitting up. So we'll go with Elsie first. Elsie, you're gonna, because your thing would kind of be the closest, as Gerudo. I guess all three of you guys are going your own way right now.
Yeah, we just broke as a team and we scattered.
Alright, so since Elsie said that she was going to be staying on, kind of walking down towards the room that Gil was seeing, or at least the direction. I'll start with you. As O'Heal and Gerudo head out, like the hallway, like the energy that was there before is like gone. Like the like preamble show music that was like going to get people in the mood, and like even the Wubba Dubba Meat Band or whatever it was called, the concert was like the metal group, like all the energy there, it's kind of like drained of energy, and there's like just like clean lights, like and like the color and the energy that you had before seems to like be non-existent, as like the most of the VIP suites are quiet. You see maybe one or two that are open as like cleaning staff. The janitorial staff is in there just cleaning. As we continue to go forward, you kind of make your way like where there's definitely an exit, like another exit, and then another kind of turn. Like pretty much the way I was imagining it was like your booth, if like here's this, if you guys were like here, they were kind of like here-ish.
Yeah.
So like that's how you were able to see each other. So it wasn't like fully across.
Well, yeah, but she's just like moving in a way where she thinks she would be able to intercept them. And if I need to make a roll on it, I can roll tactics.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need some form of action roll or skill roll. Action is Blaze in the Dark.
Yeah, I think she would roll her tactics on this.
Okay.
And then I guess intellect with that.
Yeah, works for me.
So that's just a +2 to my roll. So it's 2d6, right? 2d and then +2. Do I have a number I'm trying to hit?
I always forget what the numbers should be.
I think everything is 8 by default, if I remember right.
That's what I thought.
I was making sure. I didn't know if it was like
Yeah,
two,
let's just do
more-
8.
Okay.
We'll go with that, and then we'll look it up later.
Page 61
sure.
has the table between simple and impossible.
That is a 9 total. 7 on the dice. +2.
Average difficulty is 8+.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's pretty average. Like, there's not really a lot of split-offs and stuff. So you are making your way around till... And actually, I think Recon is like their version of Perception. So could you give me like just a... Like you believe that you're drawing close, like from... Even though a lot of the doors are closed. And so you're like, okay, you're kind of just... In your mind, just... I guess if you look at this as like a battle map or something in your mind, you're like, okay, well, it should be somewhere in this section if I had to guess. Why don't you roll Recon for me to see if you're able to spot or hear anything?
-3 to the roll. Let's see. So I'm guessing intellect is what I'm rolling again on that, right? Or would I be... Social doesn't really match for that, does it?
Intellect works, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking at the things that I actually have pluses in. Alright, so -3, I gotta get at least a 12 to pass. That's an 11 on the dice, so that's an 8 total.
8 total. Okay. No, so you actually hear like two men just like kind of boisterously laughing near one of the closed rooms, and you would know that it should be getting close to the time that they have to leave, but they might have maybe 5-ish minutes left.
Am
What
I...
would you like to do?
Do I... So I think I'm near the room, but we saw them leave the room, right?
You never looked. You just... You guys left before checking.
Well, I thought you had said that they had already left.
No, we saw them see you across the...
They looked at you, and then
Okay.
you guys went into what should we do, and then no one looked.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
I was like, well, should I be a nice, benevolent referee? And I said, nah.
No.
I was too nice over the weekend.
No, I thought about
I
checking,
thought we
but
were
I
trying
also didn't
to
want to tip our
avoid
hand.
detection at that point, so... Alright, so I think Ilse's going to just kind of like sit by that door, or like lean like awkwardly, and she's like gonna like awkwardly like adjust herself a couple times, and she's gonna like put some like liquor in her mouth, but she's gonna spit it out so it's on her breath, but having her wits about her, and she's gonna just kind of like sit there with the bottle and just kind of get herself ready for whatever situation's about to happen when they come out.
Okay. And after a couple minutes, the door opens, and we cut to Gerudo. Gerudo, what are you doing to spot the Neil-Eye or 30Z?
Well, I think I'm heading over to... that's a good question. So, are there, like, call boxes or, like, information panels anywhere? Like, I know sometimes if you're, like, you know, a hotel or mall or something, it would be, like, an information kiosk or, like, you are here kind of map or something.
Yeah, you're able to spot one. This place is big enough where it would have something of that sort.
I think I'm gonna go over and, you know, if it's one of the information ones, you can like pick up a phone. I'm gonna pick that up and be like, "Hi, I'm looking for Neil-Eye and security."
Hello. For security, please state the reason for your request.
Personal issue.
Personal issue. Would this be something of a medical issue, a lost child issue, a I'm lost issue, possibly drunk issue, or I have in need of help?
I'm totally waiting for the
Hello.
lost child.
Garuda's gonna go. Drunk issue?
Affirmative. Please wait there, and a representative will be there as soon as possible. And what do you wait? Or
I mean, I don't have any way of like contacting Neilai on like a comm device or anything, right? I guess I should ask that first.
get who's
Neilai.
No, you never met him,
Yeah, I
and
think so.
yeah.
O'Heal
Okay.
met him. That was it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wait then.
Sorry. My Word documents being poop. Oh my goodness. I want to have. Thank you. So. There we go. Okay, so you wait a couple minutes and bring up the list here. Boop, boop, boom. This woman actually walks up to you, a human woman, like extremely beautiful with like this like platinum blonde hair, and just like she looks a little bit older as she like walks up to you, and she's like, were you the one who called?
Yes. Actually, I'm looking for Neilai.
Well, you don't call security if you're drunk. Okay, let's see.
I'm
And she like puts
not
down a medical
drunk. I have
bag
a
and it's just,
Personal
Yeah.
issue.
how great. Is this more vulgar herpes again?
No.
What? When? Look, you called me from the med bay, and for what?
I'm just looking for Neilai, the Vargas security officer. I have a question for him of a rather sensitive nature. And the stupid machine wouldn't just patch me through to him.
Yeah, because the machine doesn't get. What is a sensitive issue? Well, maybe I can help out.
It's a sensitive issue.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I'm the
Can you
head
be
of the
discreet?
medical service here, so I deal with a lot of sensitive issues.
Alright. I'm very discreetly trying to find the location of a guest here. I'm the head of security for a rather important someone, and they have a desire to interact with one of the other guests. I'm trying to find some information as to where we can possibly locate this guest.
Okay, well, you're one of these mercenary types, aren't you?
No, I'm head of security. Very prestigious position. Totally different than a mercenary.
Alright, look, if I help you, I want off more Spire.
How am I supposed to help with that?
Well, I'm assuming your cover saying that you're head of security. I'm assuming you have a ship?
Well, obviously, my employer has a ship.
Look, okay, real quick. Judging from your lack of understanding, you obviously don't recognize who I am, which is great. But my name, look, it's Mrs. Bancroft. And I just want to get off this place because it was a bad deal, and what they want me to do is not what I am trained in. And the only way I can get off is pretty much getting on one of these ships, these security ships. So look, I'll help you out because I have access to almost everything on Moorspire's database. You, in return, get me off Moorspire. Do we have a deal?
What exactly are you trained in?
Well, they have me running their medical office, and I tried to tell them I played a doctor on TV. I'm not a doctor. But I do have some training in medical thing, and yeah, I'm a... I'm gonna find out where... I lost where her thing is. There it is. She was like, look, when I retired, I just wanted to live in a place of... I wanted to live in somewhere where I didn't have to really worry about work. And then they cheated in the Crimson, in the Crimson Birth, and now I have to work here. So if I just mysteriously disappeared, we can do that. I should be able to get you pretty much almost any information of places, or might even be able to get you guys some passes that would be able to get you through some of the more stricter security gates, if that is something that you're looking for. Look, I'm not asking to be part of your crew. I just drop me off of the closest station with a decent tech level, and I can make my way.
Deal.
Alright. Follow me. And she, like, starts leading you from the same way that she came. By the way...
Can I do a check to see if I remember, if I know who she is, or if I recognize her or anything?
Yeah, if you want to make... it'd definitely be a social skill. I'm trying to see, maybe streetwise?
I can do streetwise and social.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
It'll be a pretty
My
easy
streetwise is a
check.
+3, but my social is a -1, so it'll even out to a 2. Alright, 7 to 9.
Yeah, no, like, as she says her last name, and then kind of maybe hints, gives a little bit of her story, I think you remember Dash telling you, I can find the notes. Dash, let's see, where'd it go? I lost all my notes. There they are. But he pretty much tells you about a few people that are on, and that one of the people, Wendy Bancroft, was a possible friendly person on the Spire. But with your score, you put together that she was a famous actress, like not like a movie star level, but more like soap opera level, like, and her collection was like sent around like the different planets that were able to watch like this style of entertainment. Think like Space General Hospital, like just, but like, I don't know.
Space Grey's Anatomy.
Yes, that would probably be a little bit better. But like, because this was
Was she
like,
McSteamy?
I don't know enough about Grey's Anatomy, so sure. But yeah, like she was signed on as like an extra, and then like the people loved her like so much, like in her one episode, that like she went from intern to like nurse, and like people have watched her like her whole career has been in like
Gotcha.
Space Med U, the series, and it's like been just sent around, and so she's like this, she's TV famous, so like a lot of people like know Wendy Bancroft, and like, but because she was so convincing, people thought she actually had medical training, which is why she got tricked to be here, which you're putting together from different stuff, and you're like, wait. So so she might have basic medical training, but like,
she's an actress.
Yeah,
That's about it. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna real quick comms. Do you have a? Is it a comms chat line like a voice, or can we text or? Before.
I've heard both. So if you guys want to have it to be, if you guys want it to be voice, we can say it's either an earpiece that you guys hear right away, or it could be something where it's maybe a voice message or something that you guys can play later. Let's make that decision now. Because whatever it is, that's what we're gonna carry with. So do you want it active, or do you want it to?
So I imagined from our very first episode where we had them escaping from the facility, that we had some variety of active radio comms as part of that we would most likely be using anytime that we're doing anything remotely active.
Okay.
Yeah, Elsie has a neural comm, so any message that comes to her, she only can hear.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna real quick jump on the horn and just be like, I have a possible lead. I just leave it at that.
You're not going to mention to the rest of the crew that you signed up a tourist for our departure?
Nope. Not yet. I want to follow her to wherever she's taking me first and figure out what exactly is going on.
I just like that that you just said, yeah, we'll take you. I was really hoping between either just we'll take you, or a one moment and I'll check in and it should be fine.
You haven't played enough games with Nate.
Nate is chaos. That's all you need to know about Nate when it comes to games.
Listen, I have a feeling that Gerudo, being an extremely streetwise, independent person, sees an opportunity, doesn't want to jeopardize it by jumping on the horn and talking to the people in his ear, and is just going to go for it. He's also very strongly considering telling this person that we're trying to rescue a child who's been sold into slavery.
Yeah, so I'll let you think of that while
But
you
he
make your
hasn't
way.
yet.
Yeah. I'll let you think about what Gerudo may or may not do. As we switch to O'Heal, you are actually in... So you're not going to the ship, you're going to your apartment, right?
Yeah, I'm heading back to our apartment.
Okay, and you said you were calling Dash.
Yeah, we got the frequency for Dash, so we could stay in touch and anything that we needed.
Alright, so if you call him... Oh, shoot, I forgot what his voice was like. Well, we'll come up with something. So he's just like,
yeah. How you doing there, O'Heal?
Hey Dash, I got a favor to ask from you. So you know the big guy that we're on the station here to borrow something from. Would you happen to be able to find where his ship is?
Wait one second. Yo, you don't put that there. Don't put that there. Oh my goodness, you're gonna set the whole section on fire. Oh my goodness, if you weren't some cousin of a child's kid, I would smack you. Anyway, look, if you give me like a couple minutes, I'll actually be dropping off, a certain lady's makeup bag, if you know what I mean. So, if you can wait for me there, I should be able to get some of these guys figured out, and I should be able to scoot boot over there. What room are you guys in?
Let's see. I have to find the. We're in Orange Dwarf sector.
Okay, that place sucks. I mean, good area. I'll be there. Give me like 20 minutes, and I'll be there.
All right, we'll meet you there. Or I'll meet you there. I don't know if the others will make it there before you get there, but
Yeah,
that's
no
fine.
problem.
I want me to do that.
Yeah. So, hey, so you you get to your room like about like 5 to 10 minutes later, and then shortly after, Dash shows up and he's like, all right, and like kind of sneakily slides Elsie's case that she gave him to sneak in. It's like, here's the goods.
I didn't realize that was coming onto this part of the ship.
You asked him to get it in. And,
I thought I thought that was actually
To our
going to
comms
be.
thing in the ring.
Look, Dash has many secret things. He's like that girl from.
Great, just
I'm
what
not
we
so
needed. A
Lee
bunch of grenades in the the main station.
Here we go. It's time for fun.
It's like, how'd you get that in here? Secret tunnels. From Nacho Libre.
Well, we might have.
So,
How well do those secret tunnels or passages go the other direction?
they don't. They only work for when I need to get an NPC in a certain place. And then he's like, anyway, so what's the plan, huh? Like another voice just speaks through him for a second. One of a voice of many annoyances of many different people from multiple universes.
Well, right now we're just trying to cover as many bases as possible. So
Playing baseball?
yeah, exactly. I don't
Alright.
remember how much did we tell Dash about what we're here to take initially.
I think he knew pretty much, like, when he heard that you guys were working with whatever her name was, Talia, he's like, say no more. I got you. And then he's like, ask me any, like, and I think you guys were vague. But,
Yeah. So you know what we're here for, right? And you know who has it, right?
Something special. And
I'm looking through my notes.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the big guy everyone's talking about, that Gil fella.
That's the one. So we're trying to cover as many bases as we can. The others are investigating options to retrieve what we need in this area before he is able to exit the station. But just in case, we want to try and figure out where his ship is so we can potentially intercept him at his ship as another alternative way of acquiring what we need.
Well, let's see. I know there was some top secret ship that came in. See, so here's the thing. He's got some special override. And I'm only telling you this because I'm good friends because I owe a solid to Talia. So if you let her know how helpful I'm being, that would be greatly appreciated. But, yeah, so pretty much, I heard rumors of some secret suite. I don't know. I don't come over to the Spire side too much. Last time I did, if I do, it's mainly for the food court. But I don't have a ton of money. You don't make a lot of money making sure that the ships are secured down and no one sneaks in. Which you figure that would be one of the most important jobs on the Spire. But no, low labor, they say. We're gonna unionize, We're gonna revolt. Anyway, if we did that, you didn't hear that from me. But anyway, so
Hear what?
we got here?
Here,
Exactly.
Exactly.
And yeah, no one listens to me. Anyway, so I know that it has a ship here, but I remember some of the guards, like the shiftier looking guards, the ones that'd be like, oh man, they got some little dirty stuff, they're getting paid a little bit more under the table than most of the others. They were saying that apparently the secret suite up in the little top of the spire, apparently it's got its own spaceport.
Ooh,
It's not like a
interesting.
big ship. Yeah, so it's not from what I understand, it's more like a small vessel. So they got the main ship, and then they got a ship that can go in between. but it's apparently for, like, as I mentioned, the real underground type. So,
So do you happen to? Would you be able to figure out where their main ship is?
Yeah, I should be able to. I remember there was a big old fuss about that, and only certain people are allowed there. Dude, they probably paid a good penny for that spot, too. So, if, I don't know, you want to come look with me?
I don't know. We gotta make it quick because we're trying to get all the.
Look, remember what I told you. There's a protocol to leave this section. And if that ship is the one I'm thinking of, it's a big ship and it has a lot of protocols. So it at least needs, if they don't want to like set off alarms and piss all the higher ups on here, it needs at least 24 to 48 hours to get the correct approvals. And Gil comes here often, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to do anything unless he is forced to.
All right. Yeah. Let's go see if we can find it.
All right, let's do this. And it's like, man, I've never had a friend before.
As he like kind of leads the way.
Oh, hey, you want a snack? Oh, offer him some of
Yeah.
the buffet.
Oh my goodness, I haven't had food this fancy, except for the one time I was kicked off the planet for peeing in a floral pot. I had really good of whatever it was called, but I had to be careful because I almost caught vaginitis.
Oh, we can't be having that vaginitis.
No.
This
I
here's some of
heard
this
it
Wubba
is-
Dubba meat stack mixed
Oh,
in
that
here.
man is a national hero. I know you can't have a whole nation on a rock with a little hula hoop on it, but man, I'll tell you, Wubba Dubba, that man can run for intergalactic presidency and probably still mess something up, but for the better.
And while I'm heading off with Dash, I'm also going to send a message to a quick message to the group, heading to search for the ship with Dash.
We find out that Wubba Dubba has a 4 in Persuade and is world known for how he can persuade anyone into eating meat stack.
He's
Even people with
he's actually
vaginitis.
he's a level like 15 journalist. Or what is it? Deception. He's got 15 in deception. So it's just he's just able to lie. Like vaginitis is something that he just made up.
That's impressive, since skills only go to 4.
Yep. Let's just say he's got the skills to pay the bills.
He's got a 15 social and a 4 in deception.
There you go. That's what it would be.
He's got a 1 in education, though.
But it makes it up in intellect with a 3.
He's a knight. Alright.
Alright, so as the doors open, as O'Heal and Dash walk out, we see like pretty much the camera opens and we see the face of Ilse looking back into the not the penthouse, but the VIP suites, and you see these two very rough looking gentlemen. They're the only people in there. Gentleman is too nice a term. Two rough-looking kind of humans in there that just are tatted up and like scraggly beards and just messy hair, and they're just like, "Hey, what do we got here?" And then the other one's just it's the one that was going crazy over on the other side in the other VIP suite. Oh man, yeah, the boss man, he thought that was hilarious. And then like one of them turns to you, like maybe the taller one has like blonde hair. He's like, "So, dear, what are you doing here?"
And Ilse, like with her bottle, and just a little sway as if she's a little tipsy, just kind of goes, "Now I heard you say something about a boss. I saw him making eyes my way and wanted to make some eyes back at him."
He got another. I don't know how he does it. I think he has like some sort of like psi powers or something. And the other one's like,
Can
like
you
that's
boys help me find him?
And they kind of look at each other. Give me a deception. Give me a deception check.
A deception check. She wants to find him.
Okay, well let's see. Actually, carouse. A carouse. I think a carouse.
All right, we'll do carouse with her social.
Yeah.
All right, so that just is a
As you do that, I'm gonna grab something to drink because I think I ran out of water.
+1. All right, here we go. And that is a natural 12 with +1, so that's 13. And my
You would lie.
and my referee's gone. Nope, no, I rolled it right here. Here's the 2 6s. You can't read them.
Yeah, there's the 2 6s. Look, here's my 2 6s.
Here are my 2 6s. See, can't you tell that I have
Oh,
2 6s on my dice?
That was so perfect as you're holding them up.
Guys, I rolled boxcars. Don't you believe me?
No, Dave, I rolled it and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me! I can't believe it." I
Yeah,
was expecting like a 4.
Here's my 3 6s. See?
So if you wanted me to roll deception, we still get it.
you're
It's
fine.
just a 9.
No, I was misreading what you were trying to do. Any poops. So they're just like, one of them cocks like their eyebrow up, like, the other one's a ginger, and like,
The other one's a ginger.
yeah. And he's just like, they're all like, "Well, madam," and they like, just fake, like, kind of very showy, like, I always call it chicken winging, but they like offer their arm to be like, just like, "Would you allow me to lead the way?"
And so she like grabs hold of his arm and like hands the bottle to the other one after she takes a swig of the bottle and then like hands the bottle to the other one as they start walking.
I want to do a roll real quick. Odds or evens?
Odds.
You hand the bottle to him, and you just hear behind you, "It's empty."
It was half full once you got there.
Well?
it was,
She hasn't drank any. She swigged some, and then she just took a little drink. But I'll take it. Maybe I emptied it out some more when I handed it to him or something.
maybe you're still a little bit under the influence and you forget how much is half. So, any poops? Yeah, so they kind of lead you along the way, and they kind of, they like that staircase that you passed, and they're just like, "No, you just be quiet and follow along here. We don't
She goes,
want to see." Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, but what? Besides, if anyone asks, people call me Xavier. And he just kind of saunters like down the way, and the ones behind him is like, yeah, my name's Bill. But it's just very much like the little brother that got forgotten. He's just like, "Whoa." And they kind of like lead you through this like labyrinth of places.
And as they're leading her through the labyrinth, she's just like, "So tell me some stuff about this boss. What do I need to know before I meet him?
Oh,
Give me the good tea."
Well, I heard that he lost his arms in a war, and that's why he's got these 2 metal arms. Yeah, he doesn't really talk about himself much, but he is a man that knows what he wants. He looks scary. But he's got a heart of gold. At least to those who treat him well. You know the type. Tough exterior, soft inside.
Ooh, go on.
Yep. And so like they kind of get to a spot and they're just like, oh, 1 sec, and he like pulls out his like plaque and like sets it against this thing, and it's just like, and they're like, he's like, one guest, and then like pretty much there was like an orange light that was like this orange bar that goes and like goes green, and then the door to this elevator opens as you guys can step in, and heads up. He's like, oh yeah, so Gil, that's his name. He's a businessman, you see. He makes it's almost like intersector. Nah, he's got a bunch of businesses on a bunch of different planets. Look, if I'm being honest, that man's real smart. Me, I'm just one of those guys that follows orders, and we were told to clean up, and well, then you were here, and well, we know he seemed interested. He doesn't always seem interested, but you seemed like a girl that, let's just say, knows how to party.
Oh boy, do I. Clip that one for later.
All right.
Make that a short, Dave.
It'd be the first and only short I make. Because I keep forgetting to make them. So anyway, he, like, after, like, a long while, and, like, he kind of shares other, like, nothing facts, and, he's like, alright, and, give me 1 second, Bill. Where's this thing supposed to be? And he's like, let's see, I'm trying to remember what time they said the show was at.
Oh.
I'm trying to make sure it makes sense in the time, and I'm like, I don't remember.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't know if I actually gave a time, except that it was starting in an hour, so...
Yeah, I think you just said it was starting.
Okay, so pretty much it's like, we'll say it's gonna late in the night now. And he's like, well, it's, okay, it's the fourth quarter of the day, so it should be in the third hallway. And they're like, okay. And so they kind of lead the way a little bit, and they walk past 2 hallways before turning on the third one, and lead you to the end before knocking on a door. And then within a few seconds later, a man with like pretty much an assault pulse rifle. Like I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's like it's like an M16 laser gun. Like I'm forgetting the names of all the laser.
Yeah, I got you.
So he's just like, you guys brought another. I guess he doesn't have the things like, you guys brought another one? Come on! And it's just like, no, this is the one the boss was looking at. It's like, I hope so, man. You can't keep doing this. And he's like, trust me. And like, the guy kind of just is looking back and forth and unsure of like what to do as he... There we go. I found what he has. He has a Gauss rifle, because that sounds cool.
Oh, that's so funny. Because that was what the thing was in the other game, was a Gauss meter.
actually I'm looking at is probably an advanced combat rifle. I don't know. Anyway, well, we'll go with the original, with the Gauss rifle, and he's just like, okay, man. Oh wait, here I can read what the Gauss rifle is. Oh wait, here's energy weapons. I said it was an energy weapon. Plasma rifle. There we go. That's what he's got. This thing looks scary. Yeah.
Page 130 if you want to see.
Yeah, a plasma rifle is this huge, scary-looking gun that is like, it's a bulky piece of equipment with a tech level of 16. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, it looks like it's got like multiple attachments, and like the guy who is pretty, like he looks pretty well built, he is still like a little bit dwarfed by holding this thing. He's like, fine, just bring her inside and dude, you couldn't have done this on any other night. And they're just like, trust us. And you are brought in, and there's like a couch, like there's multiple different like rooms in this place, and there's like a few people sitting around that, like, as soon as they see you, like you can tell that they're like all like reach for different either hidden or not so hidden weapons. Before seeing it's just Xavier and Bill bringing you in, and then you can see sitting all the way in like this tiny little chair is the child with the briefcase. And with that, we'll switch to Gerudo. I do want to say that when I did name this, of that suite, I was thinking of the planet X that was a planet, that wasn't a planet, then was, then wasn't. I can't remember.
Pluto?
No, there was a 10th planet for a while.
No, yeah, they believe that there's a
claims.
planet that they call it Planet
There were
X,
claims.
but they haven't, like...
Mm-hmm.
Because they
I
keep
remember
saying
they
that
were
we
doing
have
that.
another planet in our solar system, but they don't know if it exists, so they keep...
There's a lot of conspiracy theorists that would like to claim that there's a 10th planet. And a lot of pseudoscientists that will claim that it's there.
And I believe it all, baby. I don't-
Believe it.
Yeah, so I'm just following along behind.
Yep. No, at this
What's her name
point, Windy
Bette Midler,
Bancroft. WINDYBANCROFT.
Perfect.
And at this point, she brings you to her medical office, and it's just like pretty much there's like other like nurses that are like looking at her, and like doctors and stuff, and she's like before she walks in, like, just play along, like, or sorry, I think her voice, yeah, just play along, and like she kind of puts your arm around over her shoulder and is like, this one, look, I need special case, and like someone's like, vulgar herpes. Yeah, I know, come on, we gotta, don't worry. So they bring it in, well, they bring you in.
Back up, it burns.
Yep. Normally does. And so she brings you in, is like, sets you down, and it's like, okay. So that should buy us about an hour before they think they need to come in and help. And so she begins clicking on her console a little bit. She's like, okay. So do you know what what you're looking for? I forgot. Like besides just Gil or whatever it was.
Yeah. I need to locate Gil Conras.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we get about 1 or 2 visits from people who run in from him. And his
I'm not running from him.
No, I mean like when he's here, normally our job gets a little bit more difficult. High-strung people, short tempers.
He's spreading Vlurger herpes? I didn't think humans could do that.
No, he's... Look, if you really want to know, the thing is just, it's not real. Like, there is no such thing as vulgar herpes. It's just dandruff, okay? But, like, everyone freaks out, okay? Just get yourself some, some dandruff-free shampoo and wash every couple of weeks, and you're good, okay? Yeah, like, we covered this on the episode of
Anyway, cool.
Subspace
Yeah,
Sector 83.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, okay, you're looking for him. I know how to get there. So, here, and she prints, like, she goes and, like, sends you, like, this digital file, and she's like, look, because of his reputation and what we have to do, we need to know where the suite's gonna be. So pretty much, depending on what time of the day you go up there, it's pretty much right now. Let's see. So since it's kind of close to pretty much the end of the day, as we call it, the fourth quarter, it will be in the northwest quadrant of the spire, and then it rotates. So when it's in the first quarter, it will be in the northeast. Second quarter, which is kind of like afternoon, around the afternoon time, then that just so on and therefore it goes in a circle. Very rarely does it go off course. So
now, again, this is rather sensitive, and there's a high degree of discretion needed with this. My benefactress is, let's just say she's married, and it'd be very bad if some of these possible situations became public. Are there any discreet ways of getting into or out of this that wouldn't arouse public notice?
Well, she could get invited in. Normally, the people that get invited in don't come out, so there's that. Let's see. Yeah, the only other thing is, like, if there's a medical situation that we have to get up in there, but pretty much you won't be able to get up there if there's a medical situation.
I know medicine stuff.
No, like, security-wise. Do you have medical badges?
No.
Yeah, that's why you need me. And as I said, I want to get off this planet. Or, sorry, this station. So here's the thing. If there is a call to go up there, I'm coming with you. So that way I don't get screwed over again and you leave without me. Well, not you specifically, but people have left without me. So, either I come with you and you get access, which is cool and all that, or if you want, take me to your ship now and I will lay low. I promise I won't touch anything. Just if you have a spare room or something, just put me in there and I will wait, because I imagine you guys aren't going to be here very long. Or take me with you. Either way, either one is a decent option for me, and I'll make sure that you have medical passes that should get you into almost anywhere. I think the only place you wouldn't be able to get to is the bridge. But yeah, I'm not getting screwed over again.
Okay.
So if you now
You can give
have
me
to.
medical passes.
Mhm.
3 people. I'll take you to my ship right now.
Okay. I can. And she's like, okay, here we go. And like she takes like 3 chips and like puts it into like this like kind of wrist computer she has. And she's like, okay, I'll give them to you when I'm on your ship.
All right. Give me a minute to contact my team and let them know what's going on, and I'll take you to the ship.
Okay. And she like kind of holds out her hand like to shake, like deal.
I'll shake her hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then turn around and go, 1 minute, please.
Yeah. You want me to step outside?
That would be appreciated.
Yeah, no problem. I'll let you know it's a severe case. And like she goes down and she's like, don't go in there. It's yeah. So
All right, I'm just gonna go. Elsie, O'Heal. I've got an update for you guys that's probably important. Anybody come in?
O'Heal will respond as, hey, I'm with Dash right now. What's up?
Cool. So I got us 3 medical passes in the location of this guy. I also picked us up a passenger.
What sort of passenger?
Actually, it's our contact that was supposed to help us find Scarlet. Sapphire. Bancroft, Wendy. Actress, medical officer here. Yeah.
Hey,
Anyway.
Dash. You'll hear this too while I'm talking to Dash. But hey, Dash. Wendy Bancroft.
Yeah.
How much should we trust her?
Oh, she's pretty cool, man. Like, she'll fix up anybody. Like, even though she always claims she's not a doctor, that broad knows what she's doing. Like, one time I blew off my pinky finger, and then she taped it back on, and now I can barely move it, but it's still there. And you see, I'm like, eh. But it's just, you're like, no, man, she knows what she's talking about. She's good. She acts stuff and everything, but she's a good soul. Like, I trust her.
All right. Yeah. So. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll stop by the ship to make sure that everything is clear for her before you get there.
All right, because we're about to head out. Ilse, you copy?
And Ilse, being in a room full of people, not wanting them to know that she's communicating, just kind of like neurally sets her comm to go off, and she goes, "This is a beautiful suite. Oh, I think I'm gonna need another drink." And she looks at Xavier and goes, "Now, was it 2 hallways or was it 3 hallways that we came down?"
You don't have to worry about that. Here, have another drink.
And then she just offhandedly goes, "And what's with this little man with a briefcase? He's cute."
And then you hear O'Heal and Gerudo hear off on the side. It's like, oh man, did you guys get another pedo? as the thing cuts off.
O'Heal, I have an idea. It's dangerous. It'll get us the kid. It'll get us through security. Get Ilse out.
It sounds like getting Ilse out is going to be an interesting challenge all on its own. But I'll swing by the ship and get things sorted out, ready for us.
Okay. We need to figure out a way to make the kid have a medical emergency that's not really a medical emergency.
Well, I guess that's going to be up to Ilse to figure something out for that one.
Okay. Alright, heading back to the ship. See you there. And, yeah, Garuda's gonna head out. As he heads out the door, he's just gonna pretend to be, like, adjusting himself and kind of pulling his pants, and then he's gonna go over to shake somebody's hand and be like, yeah, thanks for that. I've got to go find a place to put the rest of this cream and stuff.
And like, as you're saying that,
Nurse?
Hmm?
Yes.
I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear the last thing.
Nothing. Go ahead.
As he pretty much, he's like, the guy came up, he's just like, he's got as you like start grabbing his hand, he just is like, as he's just like not looking at you, he's just like looking at his hand, and he's begins shaking, as like that high-pitched squeal, Wendy comes up and is like, oh my goodness, just go wash your hand, you're fine, sir. Oh my goodness, what? Follow me. And like she kind of leads you like towards like a room, and then like it's like, don't worry, if they're so distracted they won't know this is actually an exit. Okay, are we going?
We're going.
Okay,
Let's go.
I packed already. And like it's like this small little bag of stuff.
Do I need to keep this act up?
No, as soon as we leave, like unless you run into another medical
Let's
staff.
go.
So
And Garuda's just gonna get this very like determined, kind of frustrated look on his face, which is probably just normal for him, and is just gonna take Wendy to the ship.
Okay. So yeah, you have.
Oh, on the way, he's gonna be like, so I have a question. In case I need to discreetly find a way of getting this person out of said room, is there a way of making it look like they're having an medical emergency without actually having a medical emergency?
And she's like, let me do a roll for her. Yeah, so she's sitting there, she's like, let's see, I remember there was one time on I keep forgetting what the name of the show is. I think I called it 3 different things, but like general subspace, we had a case where there was an outbreak of charisma. It is pretty much a oh shoot, I'm like forgetting a respiratory kind of thing. It turns out it's really not all that dangerous. It's just really scary. So if this person needs to get out is important, in short, if you can pretty much get them to, I don't know, I think it's cinnamon, vanilla, and some pretty much any form of vodka. If you get them to drink that, it kind of gives the same kind of reaction. So normally that stuff isn't a sweet no matter what, but yeah.
Perfect. Good to know.
Okay, before we move forward, does anyone remember what fake medical thing I just made up was?
You just said
Charisma.
charisma?
Plasma.
Raz.
You just added on to asthma, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even put that together.
And it was cinnamon, vanilla, and vodka. Alternatively, there's also grenades.
What?
I wasn't talking to you. No, I'm kidding. It's just
the metagaming that
Medical
no one's gonna bring the grenades to
yeah.
Ilse.
No one's definitely gonna bring the grenades to Ilse.
Elsie doesn't even know the grenades are actually now on the ship.
No, she does not.
Listen,
She thinks that they're
If
awesome.
O'Heal happened to mention to Gerudo that the grenades were on the, like, in the suite, then O'Heal and Gerudo might make a side stop to pick up some gaseous grenades to create medical emergencies that they could then use their medical passes to evacuate said premises with. But that's,
I mean,
you both would know that there are 2 non-lethal grenades in there. 2 types of non-lethal grenades. There's 5 of each of them. One is
probably just grab a random grenade and hope it's the right one.
Oh, don't do that. Don't throw a frag on
that
it.
sounds like the Gerudo way.
That would be so bad.
Gerudo probably doesn't know much about grenades, but he'd be like, that one smells not deadly.
Yeah, there's
O'Heal saw the grenades like, oh god, not this.
there's aerosol
Kicks it
ones
back into a corner.
that make laser guns not work. There's smoke ones
like
that
those.
are great for like cover. And I think hold on, let me see which ones we actually have in there because I'm not entirely sure. Here we go, my weapons. Oh,
But yeah,
and
so
there's
anyway,
some stun ones too.
I'm taking Wendy back to the ship.
Yeah, so there's
All right.
5 aerosol, 5 frag, 5 stun, and 4 smoke. So there's a bunch of grenades in that pack that can be used for stuff.
Right. Okay, so with that, let's go with O'Heal. Pretty much, are you going and still gonna do a quick look for the ship? You're
Yeah,
gonna
we're heading back to
assume-
the ring, to the ring for the ships right now. And I
Yeah,
mean,
I'll say when you
as
guys were
we're-
talking, like you were you don't have the middle security stop. Like you can, like when you're returning, you go straight to it. So
yeah, and I would have mentioned to Dash on the way. It's like, oh, we got to make a quick stop by our ship before we go look for the other one.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so you gotta do that, and you're walking over. Yeah, pretty much you get to the ship, and yeah. So what are you doing to prepare for Windy?
So I'm basically going to turn on the basic systems again, because the ship would have been pretty much all powered down, and set the bridge security and all of the, basically set one of our guests, or one of our suites, because there's four cabins. I set one of them that's we're not using currently to be available for Wendy, and make sure the others all have security overrides locked down on them where you can't get into them, and all the cargo holds and everything else is pretty well secured, just so that, because O'Heal doesn't entirely trust Wendy at this point, but
You rarely trust anybody that I give to you guys to talk to.
I mean, it's one of those better safe than sorry things for O'Heal, and he's been burned by some deals in the past, so
You treat everyone like Theodore. I know.
Well, I mean, I don't treat them like Theodore, because Theodore is like, maybe
He's
okay,
like the
we don't
best
know.
character.
We don't know, but...
That's where the original, as I said how great another PETA, it reminded me of I had to tell Elizabeth in Charity Palooza, don't write someone off to be a pedophile unless it's confirmed.
We don't know what his intentions are, but...
It's not pedophilia. I will confirm
No,
it
not
right
that.
here on every
Not-
show. It's not
Well,
that.
but we don't know that his true intention is to protect the kids
We're talking about
versus
a
use them
completely
for something
different show
else.
right now. Let's
Anyway.
keep going on.
Anyway,
Oh my goodness. What
He
uh,
helped out some kids and everyone thinks it's weird. Oh my goodness.
we don't know. We don't know.
that's what
but,
clowns do. They love kids.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they love kids.
Anyway, O'Heal is making
They
sure the
got
ship
me.
is secure and ready to accept guests. The bridge is completely secured, and also going to start take a moment to start prepping some departure sequence related things, like just a couple moments to put in a couple of things that kind of start some of that process up. And then we'll, I figure probably about the time that we're about to leave the ship with Dash, that is probably about the time that Gerudo would be getting there with Wendy.
Yeah. So, well,
Unless
still a couple
they
minutes.
unless they take a completely different
No, then it's
detour.
maybe it's a little bit longer because like the medical way is still a little bit farther than where you were, and like you were already on the elevator. Like, cause the pretty much, if I remember correctly, the elevators from the Orange Dwarf take you right to the main hub. The medical center is just a little bit farther away, and so if they went on the same one or a different tube out, then it would take a little bit of time to get there. But I will say, like, once you do that, maybe you just kind of radio real quick, let Gerudo know that it's ready, and I don't know, maybe if you decide just to wait just in case. Either way, like, I'll let you guys decide. You decide what you want to do there, but like, you walk out meet back up with Dash as you see this, like a very regal dressed man, just standing out there. He's like, and you see Dash just like, oh my, like, just like, yes, like kind of doing like the bowing, not like out of respect, like kind of looking down out of respect, like, and stuff. And you just see this older, balding, thin man that's kind of just standing outside, and he's like, "Why, hello, are you the owner of this ship?"
Yeah, well, soon to be. We're the operators right now.
Oh, what? I'm, my name is Archer Barrett. I was, part of the retired admiral for the Starfleet, but, in short, I'm one of I'm the co-captain of the Spire, but I remember in my days seeing the Cosmic Wolf, and I didn't know that it was still flying.
A friend of mine pulled it, just got it back up and running recently, and we're doing a couple of favors and keeping it busy.
Yes, I can see that, and a little bit extra scuff and over there, and like he points to like maybe this like patchwork that was done. It's like, yes, that damage over there, I remember, and like goes into a tale of the Cosmic Wolf, like in like an escort mission as it was getting like dignitaries off of this like exploding planet while Barrett's like starship was like defending it from like other enemies, and he like where he goes like, "Ah, yes, the old crew. It's a shame what happened to them, but it is always good to see an old friend, no matter what shape she's in." As like he kind of looks like, and he's like, "Well, I saw the call sign, and I had to come down and look. That.
Well,
what's your name?"
It's O'Heal, and well, maybe we're a little busy on this trip, but we might be able to arrange a reunion flight at some point if you like.
Oh, I've never flown on it, but maybe
you seem familiar with her. You seem familiar with her, but
I've flown with it, just not on her.
wow, maybe we can make that dream come true sometime.
Oh, you make an old man remember his glory days. We'll see. I'm sure everyone is quite busy, but yes, if you do, just let me know.
Hey,
and like, he looks.
maybe I can. Do you have a card or anything? Way of getting a hold of you?
Oh yes, and like he kind of quick like sends you like his like corresponding codes and just like, if you need to get in touch, just let me know.
Sounds
All
great.
right, let me know. It's like if it so works and schedules align, whether this time or another time you're here.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have time this trip, but I'm sure we can arrange something at some point.
Sounds excellent. And like he kind of walks away. As he begins to walk away, like he looks up and he's like, Miss Bancroft, what are you doing out here? And from there, we're going to, as pretty much Wendy and Gerudo kind of catch up, and we're going to cut back to the X suite as everyone's kind of getting talking and everything, and Ilse's doing her normal things as 2 doors open up and everyone gets quiet as they see Gil kind of saunter in and looks right at you, Elsie, and pretty much he's like, well, I was not expecting you to come in here. And as like Xavier kind of like nudges you, Elsie, and like, oh man, I think he really likes you. As Gil's like, I don't expect that you remember me. Years ago, I was here doing a job. We went to a party. And then some woman vomited all over me. And I have never forgotten that day. And what he does, we'll find out next week. So,
It was the hottest thing that ever happened to me. And that's why he has 2 metal arms.
Yeah, she drank so much alcohol it made a vat of acid.
She had so
that is
much
fantastic.
hydrochloric acid inside of her stomach that it ate his arms off.
And with that,
Yes, thank you everyone
boy.
for listening. Episode 5. I'm thinking I'm getting slightly better at this short-term story because it took us way longer to get to something interesting and Blaze in the Dark. But anyway.
We also didn't
this
understand
is-
the system.
Yeah,
all.
I don't know if we fully understand this system either.
No.
But that's why there's a lot less dice rolls happening. Who knows? It might change.
we make it up as we go, just like everything.
Yes, just like all my things, loosey goosey. But anyway, everyone, thank you for watching. Next episode will be out next week, where we will find out how Bancroft and Barrett, pretty much how O'Heal and Gerudo can make good on their deal, and how Ilse's gonna get out of her past once again, running into her.
Backup
See y'all next
characters
time.
already rolled up.
Bye.
It's just your husband coming in. Where's my wife? Just
He has his own
It's,
plasma rifle.
yeah, dual wielding blast rifles. He's John Wick. I never watched that, but anyway, until next time, see you guys.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.